replay, please don't forget to hit the like and make sure you're subscribed. We would greatly appreciate it. So, let's see. Hang on a second. I'm sorry. Today is Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. I hope everybody's had a good day so far. Anyway, so I'm just kind of waiting on some people to pop in. We got Bella. Hey, Bella. Are you Cletus today or are you Bella? Anyway, it's been an okay day here. Not like the greatest day ever, but it's been okay. Sorry, I got something on my screen. Anyway. So we got some people starting to kind of trickle in a little. Hey, Al, good to see you. You are first, Al. You are first. Hey, Tracy. Good to see you. Hey, Holly. Good to see you. So anyway, it's yes, I'm really tired tonight, so this may or may not be a very long stream. That's understandable, Holly. So, yeah, Holly hasn't had the greatest day either, but that's for her to tell if she wants to. I figured, Holly. Anyway, I'm I almost didn't go live tonight because I was just so sleepy. Once I got up and moved around a little bit, I was okay. But this may not be a very long live tonight. We'll see. I am gonna do my braids here in a minute. That'll try to keep me awake. Hey Nana, good to see you. Well, I can tell if you want me to, Holly, but that's up to you. But anyway. Hey MK Gaming, good to see you. It's been a little while, and thank you. I appreciate that. Great minds think alike, Holly. So Holly's fiance, uh, boyfriend, fiance, whichever he is, his grandmother, who was in her 90s, she's been on hospice for a couple of months or so now, and they got a phone call today letting them know that she will likely pass within the week. So it's kind of a rough day for them. Yeah, that's what it's saying. 93, 95, somewhere in that range. Anyway, I figure if I'm sitting here working on my braids, maybe that'll help me stay awake. Thanks, y'all. Hey, Sharon. Ah, you're all right. You ain't that late. Yeah, I know, Holly. Oh, didn't tell her I said hi. I agree with them, Holly. Ow. And y'all, we have some new merch that I'm gonna be working on. I don't know if I'm gonna get to tonight or not, just because I am pretty tired. But If I don't get it tonight, I will get it on there tomorrow. There you go, Sharon. Because Holly has sent me some designs and Sharon has sent me some designs, and I'm going to be working on getting those added onto into the merch. Hey, ow, you turkey! Hang on a second, y'all. That little turkey just tried to steal. She just tried to steal my ponytail holders, and when I got onto her, she scratched me. Hold on. Please hold. Technical difficulties. Hey, Cack. Hey, Tony. Hold on a second, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm just having to gather my ponytail holders back up because the little turkey tried to steal them. Look, she got me. Oh, well then bye, Cack. Oh, you go on. I'm mad at you. Little thief. Sorry, y'all. That's all right, Holly. Right, Sharon. Get away from my ponytail holders, you little thief. Anyway. Hang on a second, y'all. I promise I'm not ignoring chat. I just can't see y'all at the moment. There we go. Oh, yeah, she gets called much worse than that when I'm not online. Good thing she can't really understand me. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you. Right, Sharon. Yeah, she got me. All right. Oh, sorry, y'all. Her distracted me. It made me mess my braids up. You have, Al. You've been around us too much. This the thick hair comes from my daddy's side. My daddy's side of the family. Right now, look, I noticed that. That was. I thought, what the heck? But look, y'all. She got me. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. There. See, she got me, the little turkey. Hey, John. Good to see you. I'm okay. What about you? Right, Sharon, for real. It did, Al. It hit it. I mean, we unhit it, but yeah, that was funny. Thank you, Sandy. And hi, Sandy, by the way. Oh, good, John. You know what? That picture on the thumbnail, would you believe that's AI? That's not, and I just told it a beagle, and I sent a pic, and I had a picture of the sweater, and I just put a thing with it saying to put a picture of a beagle wearing that sweater, and it, if I didn't know it was AI, I don't know that I If I hadn't done it, I don't know that I would know it was AI. It looks pretty much identical to him. And he loves his sweater. Right, Sandy, I know a lot of people can. Let's see. If you were a flavor, I'd be spicy. Sorry, I figure if I just sit here. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Figure if I just sit here checking the comments, if y'all know what I mean, or catching up on comments. Vegemite. Hey, Sue. Oh, Sharon, it really is. I can tell it's 100% real. But anyway, I figure if I can figure out something to do, like doing my braids or at least doing my braids or something, maybe keeping my hands busy, whatever, I can keep myself awake. It's been a kind of a stressful day, at least a little bit. Yeah, I know I'm missing some of it. Damn it. Thank you. I'm gonna try again. Like I said, my brain is fried. Oh, it's just been a kind of a ucky day. So I guess I mean, not a terrible day, just not a real good one. Um, Sharon. So we oh, thank you, Sue. It's okay. I haven't seen him, John. He doesn't come in every night, but he may show up. Um, so we took Shelly today, which has made me sad. Because the lady that took her in was really nice though. I don't look right. Yeah, but the lady that took her, and that helped, and she um when she took her to, I gave her her shot records, which all she had was her rabies shot. So they took her in the back, I guess, and did whichever other shots she needed. And and I told her she had told me, she said once she gave her her shots and got her settled in her kennel, she'd come back and get her paperwork. I said, well, oh, I said I was kind of hoping to are you leaving us, Al? Well, fine then. Good night, Al. But I told her I was kind of hoping to love on her just a little bit more before she actually, before they actually leave her. And first she said, "Are you sure this is what you want to do?" I said, "Yeah, I have to." But right out. But are you saying that Al is a chat cheater? Hey, Christmas Mama, good to see you. But anyway, so I told her when I did tell her, I was like, I said I have to. I said I have to cut down on the number of cats I have. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure this is what I need to do. And she said, hang on, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get settled here. There we go. She said, I'll tell you what, she said, I'll give her shots and then I'll let you. Hi, Sophia. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate that. But she said, I'll let you be the one to put her in her kennel and get her settled. So that'll give you a chance to. Lenny, sorry, he's knocking stuff off. I said, you know, that'll give you a chance to love on her a little bit more. So I did. I put her in her kennel. What they're doing is they have a program that they're taking some cats up north to be adopted. I don't know where up north. I just know up north. So that's what she's doing. She's gonna go with them. Hi, Sophia. So that's the program she's gonna be in, and she's perfect for it because they said they wanted cats that were social and friendly, and I said, "Oh, she's as sweet as they get." She greeted everybody when they came over. So Sophia, I am doing well. What about you? It would be what, Sharon? I can't tell what that is. It's good to see you again, Sophia. Oh, okay. Vanilla cashmere. There we go. I was gonna say vanilla. I thought that was some fancy new flavor they came up with, Sharon. The vanilla cupcake, huh? Oh, it's okay, Al. I was just giving you a hard time. Hey, Tiny. Good to see you. Oh, okay, Sharon. That was a flavor, like I said, I'd be spicy. That's what I'd be. I'd be spicy. Is it, John? I meant to check in today with my friend that lives up in Buffalo, but I completely forgot. He's one of those, he only goes live here and there. So I might just message him later. She did say cupcake. Sue, is it still snowing where you are? I heard something about they were saying that they were calling it a nor'easter. You got 16 inches? Wow. Ooh, I might need some of that, Sharon. It did finally stop, though. Anyway, y'all, and I know Nightbot has already said it. I don't care. I'm gonna say it too. Warning, I vape. It's just nicotine. Nothing illegal. And if you don't like it, that's your problem, not mine. So look, Sharon, I don't know if you saw this yesterday. Have you tried this flavor? This is peach jam. I got this yesterday. I don't know, Tiny. Are they set to all? I bet that does feel good, Sharon. And Sue, I heard we're supposed to be getting some more wintry weather here this weekend. Not that we got anything last time, but we'll see. Ow. It puts the lotion in the basket or it gets the hose again. Oh really, Sharon? See, I haven't been able to afford to get a coil and stuff yet. Right, Sue, it's pretty cold here. I didn't check the temperature, but I thought that also was supposed to say it puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. I think so, Holly. I'm not sure. Ask Sharon. She's the Nightbot lady. Is it, Sue? Tiny, I'd take it. I need could snow too, Sharon. See, I don't think I've actually tried. Ow. I don't think I've actually tried to do the weather app on there just because I don't really want people knowing the exact town I'm in. So they know thereabouts, but not the exact. What have you got over there? Lenny's got something he's smacking around. There you go, Sharon. Good, Sue. Your tear keeps taking it. Right, Tracy. I don't mind people knowing the general area. They know my hometown, you know, which is not where I live now. I'm close, but I don't live there now. But I don't want to give the exact town. Which one, Holly? You mean the one on over here on the Parkway? That was horrible. There you go, Sharon. Sharon lives out where they pipe the sunshine in. Like she lives way out in the North 40. Right, Sharon, for real. Yeah, I saw that, Holly. That was awful. Right, so that's why if I get to where people are wanting to send me stuff or anything, right, Holly, country. But if I get to where if anybody's wanting to send me anything, I'll just Hey, 46. Good to see you. But I'll get a P.O. box, is what I was trying to say. Hey, Adira. Anyway, that is hurting. Bella got me a few minutes ago, y'all, for those of you who weren't in here right then. No, really, Al? See, technically, Chattanooga is Tennessee, but it's right there on the state line. Oh, see, Sue, I wouldn't mind if you know, but just, not a lot of people. That's why most people here don't even know my real first name. Some of you do, not all. I mean, like the ones I'm related to, they know. Sharon knows. Oh, 46, they're around. One of them just got my hand because she was trying to steal my ponytail holders, the little thief. Ah, you're good, Al. Now I can tell everyone. Right, so there's very few people on here that I would worry about. Hey, Lydia. Yeah, Lydia knows. My mods, pretty much my mods know. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. You're too complex for one flavor, right? I don't necessarily want everyone to know. Okay, Lori. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hi. You'd be hot chili, Al. Like I said, I'd be spicy. Right, Sue. She's my main reason. I'm not saying that people couldn't find my real name and couldn't find the town, but they'd have to do some digging. I ain't gonna make it easy. I mean, Dawn is part of my real name. Yeah, you're a busy lady, Lori. Here you go, 46. Here's one of them. Well, I would hope you know my name, daughter. Look, y'all. It's Dakota. As soon as I got home today, after I took Shelly and, you know, surrendered her, I guess, I was really pretty sad. Oh, that ain't good, Al. Lydia said hi to you, Dakota. As soon as I got home, one of the first things I did was picked him up and just snuggled him for a while. Oh, and y'all, I mentioned this earlier. Tiny, I think that one might just work for the mods. I'm not sure. Um, right, I bet. Dakota just knocked over my drink again. Yes, he would do that. He's a little bit of a rascal. Anyway, Holly, I mentioned it earlier, y'all. Some of y'all were not in here earlier. Holly's fiance, I guess you'd say, they're practically married. His grandmother, who's in her mid-90s, don't know, can't remember the exact age. She's been on hospice for a couple of months now, and they got a call today letting them know that she will likely pass within the week. So, if y'all will keep them in your thoughts. Lydia, I'm trying to still trying to get down to 4. Thank you, Tracy. Still trying to get down to just 4 cats, and now down to 5. But one of my friends that works in cat rescue, she got her into a program where the Humane Society is gonna take them up north to be adopted out. So I took her today and dropped her off. I was very sad. Didn't want to let her go. The lady could tell. She looked at me. She's like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I was like, "I'm sure I have to." And we explained everything to her. She understood. Look at this, y'all. And I even told her my whole thought process on how I decided which cats. Said you got the twins here that are bonded, and Squeaky is my daughter's cat, my kiddo's cat, 100%. Can't separate him and Lenny. Then I got Bree and Dakota here that are older and have been with me for a while. I took Shelly, so she really didn't come onto the stream much. She would she's real sweet and affectionate. It's just she wasn't one to just like crawl into my lap. She'd come and sit beside. So yeah, I took her today. Oh, is Jasmine watching? Hi, Jasmine. Mimi loves you. Mwah, Jasmine. All right, Al. Hey, I've done it. I've dozed off on my lives too. Don't feel bad. You have a good night. I got 2 kisses? Mwah, mwah, Jasmine. Y'all, my grandbaby's blowing me kisses. Anyway. I think we've all pretty much answered that question. Let's see what else pops up. No, sweet baby. This is a little bit funny, I think. I have. Lydia, it's still right now it's just been clear and super cold. This tells y'all how cold it's been. My child normally is one that the less clothes she has to wear the better. She don't like to wear a lot of like layers and stuff. She requested to layer today because she was cold. You don't read? Oh, you mean the shampoo bottle? I had before when I was really bored. No. He's so sweet. He's over here just yawning. Got the cutest little yawn. Look, he is literally trying to see how close he can snuggle. He's pushing up against me, trying to snuggle closer. Right, Tracy? I bet, Sue. Lydia, he's over here. He's over there asleep. He's had a big day. Woohoo! 7 months, Sharon. Yay! Thank you. I love you too, Holly. Yay! 7 months. Thank you, ma'am. Right, Tracy. I've been monetized for 7 months, y'all. Finally got paid. Sandy said hi to you, Dakota. He's busy washing his tail. He's washing his tail. Tracy. Tiny. Yeah, I have I usually, and I know almost always read the bottle of conditioner because you got to know whether or not to leave it in or not. Thank you, Sue. Me too. Oh, I needed that. Of course, I'm broke again, but that's because I got stuff we needed. Oh, really, Lydia? It's colder than that here. I think our low today was supposed to be like, I want to say around 13. I'm proud of you, Tiny. Where did that go? Hang on, y'all. My babe has pulled the disappearing act. There it is. I'm going to plug it in while I'm sitting here. Does she, Sue? Jasper had his sweater on earlier. I take it off of him in the house because I'm afraid he'll get too hot. But yeah, I took him outside earlier. Every time I've taken him out today, pretty much I put his sweater on him and he loves it. My mom got to see it tonight when we were over. I took him with me over to my parents' house, and First, she saw the look I got when I took it off of, and that look of, like, what you thinking? And when I picked it up when we went to leave, I picked it up to put on him. He came running and was spinning. I tried to explain to him that he has to stop spinning for me to put it on. I'm sorry, Lydia. Yeah, like just yeah, just stop me to put it up. Finally, I have to hold him still, like physically stop him. Stop. Hey Hans, welcome in. It is good to see you. It's been a little bit. I'm going pretty well here. How are you? What about you? Anyway, just 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to answer a message. Anyway. Oh, that's cute, Lydia. Why are you fighting it, Tiny? Go to sleep. Well, good, Hans. Anyway. Y'all. So, I'm sorry. I looked at Jasper and got sidetracked for a second. So, like I said earlier, y'all, I'm gonna be adding more merch. I have do you see it? Yeah, I have to take I take anxiety meds, and that pretty much knocks me out at night. But I got more merch coming, y'all. I said it earlier, and I was just gonna let everybody else know. It's Holly has sent me some designs. I do, Hans. And Sharon has sent me some designs, so I'm gonna be adding those now. I don't know if I'll get it done tonight. Honestly, it's been a long day, but I may get it. I'll probably get it on there tomorrow. One of them, or a couple of them, it has been Hans. Okay, good, Sue. Hey, Lady Sky, good to see you. So let's just say there's at least a couple of them that Papa's probably going to get a kick out of. Stickers? You know, I haven't even thought about doing stickers. I should. I did try to do a ball cap, and to me, I couldn't get it the way I wanted it. So I think I ended up just scrapping it. But I may try again. Oh, yeah, magnets would. I didn't think about that. A good idea, too. Hey, my kiddo loves stickers. She may get some stickers with squeaky on it. I think there is also a way that I can, oh yeah, that's a good idea, John. Hans, she is not. I'm pretty sure she's asleep. Yeah, y'all got some good ideas. But, yeah, she don't come in all that often at night just because this is her time for being asleep. Oh, awesome, Lydia. Like I said, y'all, I know. So I have made those. I have coffee mugs on there, Tiny. I can look into making some regular cups too. Um, I know some of those items, it just seems like they were a little pricey, but I literally made them as cheap as it would let me make them. I mean, I rounded off. I usually round off by a few cents because I don't like I don't like uneven numbers. But like if it told me it had to be 13.55 or something like that, I made it 14. You know. Well, I'm glad you did too, Hans. All right, Sharon. Insulin, Sharon. Yeah. I mean, I do still make some profit off of it, but I didn't. This is my job, Hans. Pretty much. Okay, awesome, Lydia. I will work on that, y'all. Would y'all want stickers with like Jasper or the cats? Or, I could do. All right, Sharon. No, it's not, Hans. It's actually fun. I was told, I have been told most of my life, get a job that you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And it's true. I don't feel like I'm working. I'm having fun. YouTube account. So yeah, I mean a little I've got a little thing in the bottom of the designs, just a little small blurb or whatever. It's got my it says follow us on YouTube. All right, Lydia. I am, John. Yeah, I am worn out. All right, Tiny. But yeah, it's got you know. All right, Hans. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, that was actually one thing Dave mentioned, but I'd already put. I mean, I'd already put it on there. I just didn't. I guess he didn't see it, but he said something. But he said it's too bad you haven't. He said you hadn't put like your channel name on there or anything. I said, oh, it's there, just not in smaller letters on the bottom, but it's there. Like I said, y'all might be walking advertisements for me. I think if I do a ball cap, I'm gonna see if I can like do the design on the front and put the channel name like on the back. No, I'm sorry, Lydia. Hope he gets to feeling better. Thanks for letting me know. Holly, you ain't doing so good at lurking. You been chatting. I have one hoodie on there. I'm gonna add more of those. I'm still trying to figure out some of the little ins and outs of it. Like how to pick which stuff to put on the YouTube channel, which I think it's just featured products on there, but when you go on to the actual fourth wall, you can see everything. But I'm still working on that. Yeah, I do have a honey. Hoodie. Why did I say that? Good grief. Hey, Peyton, good to see you. Oh, the video of the accident or the video that the YouTube video you sent us earlier? I did. What the hell? What the heck? I will, John. I will see if they have those. I did. I said it. I speechoed. Can't say typoed. I speechoed. I got a text and I was looking at that and reading with that, and it just all combined together. Well, I'm glad you did, Peyton. And have a good rest of your night. Are you, Tiny? Holly's kind of that way too. Holly seems to prefer hoodies. Something like that, Tracy. I don't even know. We're at 46. Well, thank you, Lydia. One of the, I think it's Jeff Foxworthy. It's either Jeff Foxworthy or Bill Engvall, one of the two, that does a bit in one of their comedy routines where they're like, I think it's Bill Engvall because of his whole "here's your sign" thing. He says, y'all ever look at the directions on the shampoo bottle? He says it says rinse. It said lather, rinse, repeat. He said, y'all know there's some old. He said there's some old guy in the or he said there's some old boy still in the shower because it doesn't tell, because nowhere on there does it say get out of the shower and try it again tomorrow, man. You just rinse, lather, and repeating. Was it, John? That's what I thought. I had to think about it for a second. I love Bill Engvall. He cracks me up. Jeff Foxworthy, all of the blue collar guys. When kind of dating myself here, but back when we had a VCR, I had. All right, Sharon, we love you too. Back when we still had a VCR, I had a VHS tape of the blue collar comedy guys, and I'd watch it just about every night. And then I got it on DVD too. Anywho. Oh, rascal. Bella got me. She was trying to steal my ponytail holders, and I got onto her. Anyway. Yeah, and I don't know. Dave probably won't be in here tonight either. He's not feeling the greatest. Like you said, Arnie was under the weather. It seems like this crazy weather gets everybody sick. John Edward, I don't know, Sue. I don't know that one. Anywho, Yeah, I was trying to play with the kiddo earlier and I kept dozing off. And she likes to play. Um, I love the cold weather. Right, Lydia, there really is. But I do too, Sandy. I was trying to play with the kiddo earlier, and she likes to play this game where she pretends to be the teacher and I have to be the student. Well, this student kept falling asleep in class. Hey, Carrie, good to see you. She's like, Mommy, you're not playing like you usually do. And Tuesday 46, that's funny. But, yeah, because normally, one of the ways we plays, she'll start trying to say something. I'll be like, Teacher, teacher, can I go home now? Teacher, teacher, is it recess time? Just aggravating her. She thinks it's hilarious. Oh, really, Tiny? No, she threatened to send me to the principal, Sue. Anyway, I guess in her being in first grade, I guess they haven't introduced detention yet. Hey, Creeper, good to see you. John was asking about you a little bit ago. Pretty sure he's still here. You're still here, aren't you, John? Anyway. All right, Sue. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Stay warm. You were a what, Tiny? Good night, Sue. You were professional in detention. Yeah. Right, Tracy? For real. Oh, my my sister. Speaking of principals, that just made me think of this story, and it's flipping hilarious. I think so. This happened when my sister was in first grade, so I wasn't even in school yet. She was 3 years ahead of me. Well, we had my mom went to pick her up from school, and there was some some other kids in the neighborhood that would ride. That would ride to and from school. We would all ride together. So this time, my mom picked her up. It was supposed to be her. Oh, awesome, 46. It was supposed to be her and there's my sister and her friend. I think those were the only two that my mom was picking up that day, and they were both in the first grade. So apparently, all right, Creeper. So their teacher was Miss Watts, and she had stepped out of the room for a minute. And well, let me hang on. I'm getting ahead of myself. So mom went to pick them up. She says she went through the line. She gets to the front of the line. They're not there. So she goes back through the line, goes all the way around again. They're not there. So that time she parked and went in. Finds my sister and her friend crying on the bench outside of the principal's office. So apparently, there you go, Carrie. Apparently, what had happened, like I said, this is in first grade. Their teacher was Miss Watts. Oh, did you, Sandy? Right, Tracy. But Miss Watts had stepped out of the room for a minute, and my sister and her friend, when Miss Watts came back in the room, the two of them were standing on top of their desk. No, really, Tracy. They were standing on their desks, yelling, and they were hollering out, "Who doesn't like Miss Watts? Raise your hand." Yeah, they got in trouble for that. They got sent to the principal. The problem with that is the principal was Mr. Watts. Yeah, they were in trouble that day. Oh, wow, Sandy. Right. There you go, Tracy. That would have been if I had ever gotten detention, that would have been why. I don't think I ever had detention. I don't remember ever getting detention. But yeah, that would have been a reason I'd have gotten in trouble. I hated PE. Really? 46. Oh wow, Tracy. Did you creeper? Well, is are they? Said nope. Hey, I remember when I was a kid, this was probably still elementary school. I used a sprained wrist to get out of everything in PE, and one day it was just walking the track. Creeper. Yeah, one day it was just they was walking the track, and I still used my wrist to get out of it. Our teacher was like, "There's a kid with a broke arm walking over there." I was like, "But the note says I don't have to." I sat my little happy self down on the bench. I'm not sure what SAC is, but I do have IBS, but I don't think you mean that IBS. Unless you mean irritable bowel syndrome. Hey, Eliana, good to see you. Anyway, because that's what I got. Well, Tiny, what you want to do that for? Oh, my sister. Believe it or not, y'all, I tell these stories and make my sister sound like she was just this wild child. She really wasn't. It's just that she was really bad at not getting caught. The few times she did get out of line. My sister had decided, her and her friend, trying to remember who was with her that day. Wasn't the same girl. She had moved by then. Well, anyway, her and a couple of friends had decided, um, we weren't supposed to leave in building suspension. Oh, we called it ISS, in school suspension. Creeper, I need that. Oh wow, Lydia. That's not good. Well, that makes sense, Connie. But so my sister and her best friend, I remember now who was with her. They we weren't supposed to leave school for lunch either, unless I mean certain kids could, like if you had special permission or whatever. But most of us weren't supposed to. Well, there was a little restaurant. If you went out of the school parking lot and turned to the left and went just down the street and straight across the restaurant there called Chow Time. Oh well, that's good, Tiny. But it was like a favorite hangout for the kids, especially after school. So my sister and her friend decided they were going to leave school at lunch and go to Chow Time. Here's the problem: is she didn't think this through, y'all. So here's this, like, here was the school. Here's Chow Time, right? Here is where my dad worked, right at the end of the street. So who does she see when she's sitting at the red light, fixing to go across the Chow Time? Who does she see who's also on his lunch break? My daddy. She was busted. So yeah, she didn't live that one down for a long time. I don't think she's ever lived it down, and she's 51. Did you creep her? See, I was the good kid in school. Or maybe I just learned from my sister how not to get caught. No, I was the good one. Of course, my dad couldn't really say much. He I bet, Lydia. I think he is, Creeper. John, you still here? Because my dad. Oh, did you, John? See, there's John. Well, that's understandable, Tiny. All right, Holly, I love you. Sorry, y'all, my hands are freezing. But anyway, so my dad one time, love you too, Holly. When my dad was in high school, he was pretty much even his sisters and parents have all told me that he was pretty much played by the rules. Oh wow, Carrie, that would have been my luck. But so dad was. They said he almost always played by the rules and he was a straight A student, all that. But he did decide one time to skip school. They so my grandparents owned some property outside of town. They were living in town, but they owned some property outside of town. And eventually they wound up moving out onto that property. But anyway, they this was way before that. So my dad decided. Oh wow, 46. That's the same year my sister graduated. But sorry. So my grandfather would normally go out every Wednesday and check on the property and make sure everything was, you know, make sure everything was the way it was supposed to be. You were 92 too, Lydia? I was 95. Sharon and I were both graduated in 95. But my grandfather would go out on Wednesdays to check the property, make sure everything was where it was supposed to be and all that. Well, so my dad decided on Tuesday to skip school with his friends. And they went to I guess they had dad said when they were on the way out there they had stopped at this little store where their other friend worked. And I don't know if they borrowed his car or what, but that anyway. Well, they get out to the property. They got the went out and got the tractor out. They were riding the tractor around, playing on the tractor. They got it stuck in the mud and couldn't get it out. That's it. They were trying everything. That's why they had gone down to the store. They didn't stop on the way out there. They had gone down to the store. To their friend had a jeep or something. That they were trying to use the jeep to pull it out. That didn't work. And guess who decided to come and check the property a day early? Yeah, my grandfather. I guess he had and I think what I was the reason I mentioned the store is because I think when he passed by that store, he noticed. Oh, really, Carrie? I thought you were closer to. I didn't realize we were that far apart in age. Not that's a bad thing or nothing. I just didn't realize we were that far apart. But he had seen my dad's car sitting at that store, and he went in there and talked to the friend. He's like, "Oh, the tractor stuck." Yeah, he was supposed to be in school. Oh, really, Creeper? See, you're still a baby. Yeah, I just went to my 30-year reunion a few months ago. But Carrie, you are not. No, ma'am, you're not. Anyway, my dad said, yeah, little spring chicken. My dad said, he said it was one of those situations. Actually, that was close, Lydia. They look very similar, but that's Bella, also known as Cletus. Dad said that was one of those situations where he was. It was one of those moments of, you know, oh, we've been caught, and thank goodness Dad's here because he knows how to get the tractor out, and he did. They said they've been trying for like 2 hours to get that tractor out of the mud. By then, my grandfather showed up, told him, you need to do this, this, and this, and they had it out in 5 minutes. Oh, really, Tiny? But my grandfather told me basically he told us it's like, well, I'm glad y'all got the tractor out, but you're still in trouble. What are you doing, Bella? It's Bella. I know it's Bella. What are you thinking? Oh, did you, Lydia? I didn't know that. I figure we all answered that question. So, what you thinking? What are you thinking? No. Yeah, this is Bella. Oh, really, Creeper? Yeah, she's sweet. This is this is absolutely gonna break my heart, but this will be the last one we rehome, and we'll be down to the four that where we want to be. I really don't want to rehome her. I love her dearly, but like I said, there was a whole process of elimination, thought process that went into which ones needed to be rehomed. What are you doing, Bella? Sandy said hi to you. Can you say hi? The problem is with this one, she would have already been rehomed, but I cannot get this cat into a carrier. I've tried every trick I know. Except for there is one thing. So I want to start putting treats like in the back of the cat carrier and letting them get them out. But the problem is I don't know that it'll be Bella getting it out. It'll be the other cats too. Yeah. Thank you, Sandy. She really is. She's so sweet. Oh, really, Tiny? I've heard good things about the ones over here. So I have a friend that used to be a special ed teacher. She loved it. She loved working with the kids. What is it, baby? What is it, Bella? You good girl? Yeah, her good girl. Anyway, my mom, it, they've been trying to convince me to get down to 3 cats, which would involve rehoming Sabrina. No. I told her no. And I told her the same thing I tell all y'all when it comes to Bree Bree. I said they can pry her out of my cold dead hands. Mom just laughed. She's like, okay. No. I can understand that, Tiny. I can see where that would be upsetting. Creeper. That's funny. Oh, anyway. So it's been kind of a rough day for me. And the thing is, sorry, y'all, I'm trying to get adjusted here. The couch is actually, the back of it's actually broken, so it like slides down. Right, Lydia. I think so. Oh, I bet it was Tiny. So with between vet bills and food and stuff, I'm struggling to. Thank you, Creeper. I appreciate it. I am struggling to take care of all the cats. I mean, don't get me wrong; they don't do without anything, but it's still a struggle for me. So that's one thing she was thinking about, and But I think she knew the answer before I even said anything. I was like, no. I mean, pretty much this right here is pretty much my only income right now because my books just aren't making that much. Of course, then again, I hadn't been able to work on them, so. Thank you for joining Discord, Sandy. It says Sandy Wandy joined the party. Yeah, I can see that, Tracy. I mean, like, I guess it's just different for everybody. I mean, I know some people that did special ed in class in school, and it really helped them. Who made the rules for me? I mean, I made the rules, like as in came up with the rules, but the one that actually wrote them out for me in this case was Sharon. There was another set that Holly wrote out. Hey, Roshan, good to see you. Unfortunately, we just got ice. We didn't get snow. Oh, they definitely do, Tracy. I agree, Sandy. There really are. But oh wow, Tiny. Oh, did you, Creeper? I'm pretty sure we get black ice here too. I'm pretty sure there was some out there. That's why school was out Monday and delayed 2 hours today. Now tomorrow, I think they're back to regular hours. Oh, okay, Lydia. Pretty sure the only one. All right, Carrie. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Pretty sure the only one that knows actually like knows me knew me in school that's on here. I'm pretty sure the only one is Sharon. Well, Sean, I'm pretty sure it's cement. I know it's not. It ain't wooden, definitely. Anyway. Oh. Yeah, so that's been my day. Taking my poor kitty cat. At first, I did get to watch her a little bit in the kennel that they put her in, and she did look scared at first, which broke my heart. But then after it didn't take but just a couple minutes, and she was already. They had little things in there for them to climb, and you like go up onto different shelves and stuff. So that made me happy when she realized she could do that and she started exploring. Roshan, I am almost always sleepy, to be honest. That's understandable, Tiny. It sounds like it was pretty rough. Yeah, Roshan, I have sleep apnea, and I just got onto the machine a couple with a couple weeks ago, so I'm still getting used to it. As far as with me rubbing my eyes, though, that's because I have a lot of issues with my eyes. John, you still here? I mean, I was bullied in school, but honestly, who wasn't? At least a little. So I wasn't bullied horribly, but I was bullied in school. Now, one of them, there was one guy, I think I've told this story on here before, but there was one guy in high school. See, my sister, like I said, my sister was 3 years ahead of me. So my freshman year, she was a senior. So most of the seniors knew who I was. But there was one guy who didn't know, apparently. Yeah, John was here. I'm not sure where he went. But there was this one guy that obviously did not know whose sister I was. Well, good, Tiny. I'm hoping it helps you. But this guy, um, let me tell you his first name. His first name was Drew. He didn't know, and it just so happened he was scared of my sister. Some people work like that. She's proof that dynamite comes in small packages. Not saying she never got in fights or anything. She just knew how to put people in their place with one look. Hey, Josh, welcome in. This guy, I had told my sister. Oh, did you, Creeper? Well, I hope you're doing okay. Where are you chatting from, Josh? Welcome in. Well, we are glad to have you, Josh. So anyway, this guy, like I said, he was scared of my sister. Did not know that was my sister. Oh, okay, Josh. You like Washington State or DC? But I had told my sister that this guy was bullying me. Like every time we passed in the hallway, he was, hooting and hollering and basically just embarrassing me. Oh, okay, Josh. So you're way up on the other side of the country. I'm down in North Georgia, on opposite corners. Anyway, I told my sister that this guy was bullying me, but I didn't know his name. Oh, wow, Creeper. And same to you, Josh. I didn't know the guy's name. Well, but I told her where he would always stand was right outside of when I was going to lunch. He was in like the fourth period. My sister was like, "Oh, well, good, Tiny." My sister was like, "That's my fourth period class." She said, "She said I'll pay." She said I will be listening next time because apparently she'd be in there talking to her friends and he was outside the classroom. She wasn't didn't know who he was hollering at. Anyway, the next day he started to holler at me, and the next thing I hear is Drew, his last name. I mean, just loud screaming from in the classroom. I heard my sister, Drew, and his eyes got like that big around, white, and he turned around real quick, and the only thing I heard was, "That is my sister," and that's all I didn't get to hear anymore because I had to keep walking. I heard stories later though. Apparently, she chewed him up one side and down the other in front of the whole classroom, informed him that was her sister and nobody was going to pick on her sister. And if she better not ever hear of him harassing her sister again. She said for the next 2 weeks, he would come up to her every day in class and go, I promise, I hadn't bothered your sister anymore. I promised. Finally, she's like, good, while you're at it, leave me alone too. Right, creeper. I mean, and honestly, this right here helps me. The reason I made this channel was to create connections because in my mind, the your connection is the opposite of basically it's the opposite of depression and all that. That's why I made this channel, was to create connections. And I think I've done that. But anyway. Hey, Brindley, good to see you. Have you, Creeper? I think I've had the channel, had this channel since like 2010, but I only started putting content out 2 years ago. I think I did my first stream was on Christmas Eve of 23 or 24. I think 23. Look, y'all, look what I have. Oh, have you, Tiny? I have other accounts that I use to chat sometimes, but this is the only one I do content on. Look, y'all, it's Lenny. He's a sleepy Lenny. Hey, Essa girl, good to see you. Look. Ain't he cute, y'all? He's like super cute. My baby. My baby. My buddy boy. Yes, Mr. Lenny. Tracy said hi to you, Lenny. She sent you a heart. She sent you a face with hearts. You stay right there. That's awesome, Lydia. I am so glad. Good, Tiny. Oh, really, Creeper? Josh, I am really sorry. You have to be 16 to be in here. Anyway. Oh, now he's in my lap. Yeah. Here's something I'm not blaming the parents. I'm really not. I just don't quite understand. How are you gonna let your kids be in a YouTube chat for a live chat that's not set for kids? I mean, my daughter watches YouTube videos, and I have to really watch and make sure that she doesn't somehow stray off of the ones meant for kids. But she doesn't even know how to like a video. I deliberately have not shown her because I don't want her getting into comments and chats and stuff. She can watch the video. That's it. Yeah, there is that too, Tracy. And I know some of them get a hold of their parents' phones or whatever, but it's understandable, Tiny. I think a lot of people feel that way. Right, Lydia. That's true. Exactly, Creeper. Yes, there is YouTube Kids. I agree, Tracy. Like I said, my parents got my parents got my kiddo a set of earbuds for Christmas. I kind of have an issue with that. And I didn't want to hurt my parents' feelings by telling them this, but right, Tracy. But she used to have headphones, but they broke, and I didn't replace them. So she has to listen to her videos out loud. And there's a reason I haven't paired her earbuds up to her tablet yet. Because I want to be able to hear what she's listening to. Now, I may do something like maybe pair the earbuds and then have her wear one and I wear the other. Or at least have it near my ear where I can hear what's being said. Because, sometimes she does get into videos with the bad language and stuff. So, anyway. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't blaming the parents. I'm just wondering, do they know that their kid is in a YouTube live stream? Yeah, he might. I mean, he might have fallen asleep, Creeper. But anyway, y'all. Speaking of falling asleep, I am getting pretty sleepy again. Um, so I think I am going to go ahead and wrap things up here. If y'all would like to share your channels, you are welcome to do so. Just put exclamation point Dawn, DAWN, and Nightbot will share that for you. And also, y'all, just as a reminder, my chat would not be where it is without my mods. So and some of them do have their own channels. So if you can, please go show them some love on their channels too. Um, and if you can't click the links that are being shared here, what you can do is go on to one of my previous lives, watch the live chat replay, and you scroll down towards the end, and you should be able to click the links there. Or you can come back to this one, but it does take 24 to 48 hours for the chat to repopulate. We have Discord, y'all. The link is on my main page. I don't blame you, Tiny. But anyway, the link is on my main page. Even if you've been in the Discord for a while, you might want to check and make sure that you're in the newer one. Holly made an all new uh, channel or whatever you call it there, server. I'm not sure. And also, I mean, Sharon has one too. Which sometimes we hang out in mine, sometimes we hang out in hers. The link for hers is on her page. Also, we do have some GoFundMe's set up. One is for No Face. He's one of my mods because he has found himself in a pretty rough situation through no fault of his own. So great. Um, Another one is for my friend No. We call him Nomi. His gnome's dead. My Alaska life or something like that. Anyway, he he has a GoFundMe going to help him get out of Alaska and get down to closer to civilization like he needs to be for medical reasons. The other one is for Sharon to help her with some medication that she is needing some help getting. The is medication she has to have. Anyway, so I believe that is everything, y'all. As far as I know, I will be live again tomorrow night. So I will either see y'all in the next stream or I'll see you in a chat. I love you guys. Y'all be safe out there. Stay warm. And have a great rest of your day, your night, whichever it is. And remember, y'all, kindness is free. Spread that stuff everywhere. And if you do see somebody without a smile, give them one of yours because they probably need it. I love you guys. Bye, everybody.